Questions, please.
I'll hold it for a second.
Yeah.
So that was a great win, great straight sets win over a really tough player. How do you feel?
Obviously, always great to win a match, especially against a player that is, probably one of the future players of our ATP tour here, and really happy with the way I played some of the big points for sure, especially the tie breaks. My first serve percentage could be still better. Struggling with that. That's really the only thing I really struggle with right now. But overall, really happy to be in the semis here. Get to play another match tomorrow.
Next question.
You don't have necessarily one of the most powerful serves in the game, but can you talk a little bit about what strategies you use to keep the ball off balance? Obviously, you said today first serve wasn't there, but generally speaking, what are you doing?
Yeah, generally speaking, unfortunately, I don't have the most powerful serve. I wish I had at least 10-15 more miles, but the shoulder, with 3 shoulder surgeries, it's not going to happen. Unless maybe I try to play a Babolat racket and maybe just a real Luxelon string or something and string it at, I don't know, 20 kilos. Maybe it's possible, but even then I don't think it's happening anymore for me. But what's really important, I think, serving in general anyway, is to mix it up and try to have good placement. When you have a surface like this here where it's a little bit faster as well, when you can mix it up with some slice and some spin and really have good variation in the serve, it helps you a lot. Obviously when you have more first serve percentages, it helps because it's always a little bit tough to go for your second serve quite a bit, but it's something I think I do pretty well.
Next question, please.
You've got either Anderson or Del Potro. Can you sort of go over the challenges each of them would present you?
Yes, I'm not sure if I ever played Anderson. Have I ever played Anderson on tour? I'm not sure. But he's obviously been playing some great tennis, especially this year. His big serve, aggressive, comes in, goes for his returns. A really, really tough player to play. And he's obviously, like I said, he's been feeling it, playing pretty consistent tennis this year in every event. And Del Potro is sort of like one opponent that I despise playing in many ways. He's given me a lot of troubles. He's such a sound player from the baseline. He moves pretty well for being very tall, and he's just got great ground strokes. That forehand is on and that serve is on. It's really tough to play him. He's been playing terrific tennis. Really enjoyed that match that he played against Djokovic. I remember in the semifinals. So I've always tried to sort of have different game plans playing against him, and I think the last time I played him in Indian Wells, that totally went out the door and totally got beaten pretty bad there. And so I don't know, if I play him again, it's going to be a big challenge. I know I've played him here before as well, and he had no problem with that either. So it's going to be interesting. I hope that I can mix it up, play well, be aggressive, and not give him too many easy points.
You had a couple of really tough nights as far as the schedule goes. You had a couple of really late nights, especially that first night where the rain, the starts and stuff. Can you talk a little bit about the struggle that presented?
Yeah, it's never easy, when you play a match and, you get ready 4 or 5 times and then you go out in court and you warm up twice and the rain kind of drizzles and it's getting late and you have to finish the next day. It's unfortunate, but there's nothing you can do about it. Either way, next day I only had to play, or the winner of that match, Haas only had to play 1 set and then play another match, so we both knew that. I'm happy to have gone through that match somehow, and then got to play another late night match. Started I think at 9:40, 9:45. Didn't get finished till midnight against Dodig last night, which was a hard-fought match on hard court. So the body was obviously feeling quite tight last night. By the time you get to sleep, it's 3:30. Luckily, didn't play till 7 p.m. tonight, so I could sleep until almost noon. And then you try to get ready for this match, and now it's a little bit of an earlier night, but get to at least eat in a restaurant tonight, and then get some more treatment. Going to be late night, but I can sleep in again because I don't play till 7 p.m. tomorrow. So.
This is an off-court kind of question. You're one of the few guys, you and Roger both, on the singles tour who have kids. I mean, it's not that unusual on the doubles side. Partly I think because the guys are older, probably. But I'm curious about how you balance kind of family life and being on tour, especially with the travel and having a young kid. I mean, how has that affected things for you in the last couple of years?
Well, in many ways, my daughter's been nothing but an inspiration for me to actually continue. So, a lot of the success that I've been having in the past is really because of her. she gave me a reason to continue to play as good as I can. So when she's old enough, which I think she's getting there now, that she can actually still watch me play competitive tennis when it really counts, not on you know, the senior tour or just for fun. So that is my goal. She was there in Miami this year, you know, actually watching a couple of night matches late, and she behaves pretty well in the box, which is awesome. But I'm not sure if she's old enough yet to understand what's going on. But if I continue to play a full year next year, I think she will. So that would be great. You know, you try to balance it as well as you can. You know, sometimes it's pretty easy if my wife is not, you know, working or seeking to work. You know, then they can come on the road. But sometimes she's, you know, eager as well, and she has ideas and things that she wants to do. So you try to just communicate as good as you can. But I don't want to see my daughter for more than, you know, 3 weeks. It's usually like a limit. Then I have to see her. Then they either have to come or I have to go home, and you try to manage that as good as you can. But yeah. It's obviously great to have a family and have a kid. It's nothing better for me, and at the same time, like I said yesterday, I don't know how much longer I get to play this game, so they understand that I have to go on the road and do what I love to do, because, you know, after this I have plenty of time to spend with them.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.